of her own and not sharing a kitty cabana with 3 other cats. This little guy is Chester. He is at this point about 5 months old. He's another product of foster care. Arrived in the shelter back in September when he was too young to be adopted, so he went into foster care to wait till he was big enough and old enough to be adopted. So here he is in the shelter now looking for a forever home. He was originally found in a parking lot on Market Street, and that's one of the common questions adopters will ask us. Well, how do you get all these animals? We take in almost 5,000 animals every year. About half the animals we take in are previously owned. Their owners have decided they don't want them, and about half of them are stray. So Chester is an example of one of our stray kittens that was brought in. And fortunately for him, not that we ever want animals brought to our shelter. Shelters all over the country, all over the world, have way too many animals that are relinquished or brought in. But in the case of underage kittens, it really is a safety net for them. We can provide them food and care and shelter and medical attention and anything that they need during the time that they're in our care. So I would much rather have Chester here in the shelter waiting for a forever home rather than being out on Market Street where he was found back in September. Anytime that you adopt an animal from the shelter, when you're adopting them, we have an adoption process. There's an application, we do some screening, and then for your benefit and for the animal's benefit, we do an adoption interview. And at that point, we review the animal's medical background, any behavioral issues, an incoming profile if they were owner relinquished. So as much information as we have, we make sure that we disclose to you as a potential adopter so you can make a good decision and that we can help you make that good decision. But Chester is, at this point, again, about 5 months old. We have some people that feel guilty about adopting kittens. Don't ever feel guilty about adopting kittens. We take in plenty of kittens every year. And if a kitten is what you want, and if you're willing to be patient and kind of wait, we do have them, through the winter months, but particularly during the summer months. But Chester is just one example of some of the kittens that we have in the shelter that is looking for a forever home.